Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It is a Monday morning, bright and early, so that's why I'm kind of speaking softly, but this is going to be my last week of studying and prep for boards, but also just a week in my life in dental school. We are going to be super busy. That's going to be a whole headache, and lots of patients and pros and lab work, and the middle of the day was kind of stressful. When I take boards tomorrow, they got rid of our requirement where we could only see 4 to 6 patients per week, and we could see as many as we can fit in the clinic space that's available. So I was able to get almost every session booked. So today I have 2 patients, and I pretty much have a patient every single clinic session this week, other than the one that we have class and Friday afternoon, because I want to prep for boards on Saturday. I'm getting into school early so that I can study. Morning patient is hopefully a crown prep. Then my afternoon patient is going to be border molding for an upper and lower complete denture. I still have to make the custom trays for that, so I need to go in during our lunch time and do that. But it's going to be a very long day. I'm going to be there until 6 because I have Bible study after my afternoon patient, and then I have a meeting in the evening. So one thing I wanted to mention that's been really helpful this week as I'm getting ready for boards. I'm back home. Obviously it's 6:45 and I have a 7 p.m. Zoom. You guys saw everything else up to this point.
Appointments, lab work, another appointment, Bible study, now we're here.
Man, was it a day. But one thing that's been really nice is my boyfriend's been here able to work remote, and he's been so helpful when I'm prepping for boards. Like, I came home and all my laundry is folded for me. So now all I have to do is put it away, or maybe he'll do that when he gets back because he's grocery shopping for us. So it's just so nice to have like a teammate and a supporter so I can focus on all my extra activities, on my patients, studying. I don't even know if I'll be able to study it all tonight. I mean, I'll be done with this meeting at 8, so I would have like an hour or 2 before I like to go to bed. But I don't know, we will see. But I just wanted to say that that's been really nice because he's been cooking and cleaning and helping out, and it's just been so helpful. And I know that soon when this exam is done, Saturday and Monday coming up, I will be back to enjoying life and doing all those things and being a team player again. But I had a little snack at Bible study because they had Jimmy John's. So that's kind of like dinner part 1. I'm about to have some yogurt, and I'm drinking a coffee, and I also need to do lab work at some point before Thursday. So I have to get there tomorrow morning too and get the lab note from this morning signed off because the faculty left without signing my lab note. So I have to track him down somewhere. That's gonna be a whole headache. And then I have border molding and final impressions. I need to send that lab out in the morning, and then I need to send out a flipper for number 8, that person's lab as well. So I have 3, I believe, that I need to send out tomorrow. But the reason I couldn't do it like after the appointment today, even though I had the lab swiped by the faculty and printed and everything, you have to get it stamped by the front desk saying that the patient paid. Then our dental stores downstairs will process it and send it out to the dental lab to make everything, and then the dental lab sends it back and we pick it up from dental stores. That's kind of the process. So the front desk was closed if you don't get done early enough. So that's kind of what was going on there, and now I'll just have to do it all tomorrow morning. But lots and lots of patients and pros and lab work and clinic things, but it's all worth it because things got done. It was stressful. I've never done a custom post core before, so that will be interesting when it gets delivered back. I showed you guys the impression of that. Basically the tooth is root canal treated, and then you drill into the canal space to remove some of the gutta percha, and then you take an impression of the post space, and they're gonna give you back something that looks like this, and then you cement that in place and then refine the crown prep and still try to get your margins on tooth structure though. And that's your core, is that top part of the core post, and that is essentially what your crown is gonna seat on. So next appointment, we'll cement it, refine the prep, and take an impression for the lab to make the crown. And then the patient comes back again and gets the crown. And that is just because there wasn't enough tooth structure to retain a core, so you needed a post. And there's 2 ways to do posts, and this is the one that the faculty recommended we did. So good experience, but very confusing, honestly. The faculty helped with most of it. So like, could I sit down and do it myself? Maybe, maybe not. Because I didn't do most of it myself. He helped with a lot of it. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna log on for this Zoom, and I will talk to you all on Tuesday. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I woke up at 6:45, but when did I actually get out of bed? Probably 7, because it's 7:10 right now. I'm all ready for the day. I'm wearing this new jacket that our core board got for ASDA. I've said this a million times, but I am our chapter's immediate past president, and then last night I had my first meeting for my new role on a national position where I am an associate on the Council for Communications. So that's kind of the extent of my ASDA involvement for going into D4 year. And then I'm wearing med gear scrubs today. It's like a dusty green color. I have class at 8 a.m. for our professionalism practice management course, and then at 9 a.m. I'm seeing a new patient who was referred to me from endo, same as yesterday morning. But this patient's crown, I'm hoping we could do without a post and core, but we'll see. At 2 p.m. I have a patient coming in for a problem-focused exam because they're unhappy with the wear on their teeth, and they also are due for their prophy. So I'm gonna text my hygiene student to see if they wanna collaborate on the cleaning if they don't have a patient, but the exam portion I'm planning to for sure do myself, and if the hygiene student's not available, I'll do the cleaning myself as well. During lunch, I'm either gonna do lab work or just study and eat lunch because I didn't really get to study at all yesterday. In the evening, I got through around 150 questions, but probably 50 of those I put back into the deck to study because I didn't know it well, but I definitely made progress on learning more things, so that is good. You guys know I always try to bring lunch because it saves some money, and usually I'm not eating like a pastry from our school's cafe. If I don't bring lunch, I'm eating like a bag of Cheez-Its and a giant chocolate muffin. So at least this is more balanced nutrition. So today, last night, it's frozen Trader Joe's arrabbiata with chicken sausage and some onions, little granola bar, this big guy of frozen veggies. You can catch the drift that it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy prepping. It's not even cooking. It's like frozen thing in microwave, frozen thing in pan. But that's the way I need it to be this week because I'm very busy. And then I'll just throw a fork in here and we'll be ready to go. And I'm gonna pack half of this coffee to go to school. I'm gonna try to get there a little early so I can set up for my patient, maybe look at the radiograph again, write the note. That way I'm ready to go before the appointment. Since class technically goes till 8:50, I wanna make sure I'm set up so I'm not getting there 5 minutes before the patient gets there, because then I won't be able to start on time. And now we'll see what Tuesday brings us. It's Wednesday at 5 p.m. and I'm about to go pick up some dinner from No Tie. I just finished studying at Starbucks and I had a patient in the morning, and then I spent 2 hours doing lab work, came home, ate some lunch at 2, been here since like 2:45 studying, and now it's 5. And then I'm gonna review some more after dinner and relax for the evening. I also took a bar class this morning, so it's been a good day.
But I also had a patient text me that like they were in pain, and I had a patient that didn't pay for their lab.
So I was like calling them, and it was just all these things popping up. Plus lab work always stresses me out. So the middle of the day was kind of stressful, but the rest of it's been good. And I finally got a 75% on one of the practice tests, which I'd been getting like 68, 70, and I was just so annoying because I was like, okay, I think I need a 75% to pass the boards. It's pass fail. I've heard from a lot of people that they felt like they were guessing on half the questions and they still passed, which of course they probably guessed some correct, but I still want to be confident with about 75%. And these practice tests, you don't know if what I'm being tested on is like the same dispersing of questions that's going to be on the real thing, but either way, it made me feel a little bit better. I'm still going to keep studying a lot. I have about 230 questions left that I'm in the learning section of on boot camp. I want to go over pharmacology document and then a bunch of other practice questions on a different document. There's a few like high yield blog posts on boot camp and things you need to know from the ADA. So I'm going to go over all of that on Friday, the day before my test. But today, which is Wednesday, and tomorrow, I want to finish my last bit of practice questions and the pharmacology document, and then go over the high yield practice questions the day before, because I think that makes the most sense. But that is your Wednesday update. I will talk to you all tomorrow. I have 2 patients and I'm a little nervous for the first one, so we will see how it goes. Good morning. It's actually Friday. I didn't film at all Thursday, so apologies. It was a pretty busy day. I saw 3 patients. Everything went smoothly though. This morning we have an 8 a.m. class at 7:30 right now, so I'm about to leave and get on the bus and go set up for my 9 a.m. patient because class is 8 to 8:50. And I'm working with the D2 today, and we're hoping that we can do a same day, which is basically where, with my patient's consent and with the faculty's approval, the D2 gets to do the work and then I get to mentor them. And it's a very small, simple, direct vision filling. So I'm hoping that they'll approve her to do it because it'd be a really fun experience for both of us. So we're gonna go into school and see what we get up to. I'll try to get lots of clips today to end off this vlog, and then we'll start a new one when I take boards tomorrow. So surreal. I'm definitely nervous, but I also feel like I studied a ton, and you can't know everything is kind of where my headset is. Okay guys, I think this is the end of our video. I said I was gonna get a lot of clips. I kind of stopped when I went to Starbucks, came home after that morning patient, and was just studying until now. And it is 7:15. At 7:30 I have like a couple more things I just want to review, like notes that I've made when I've been studying, like make sure you review this couple things. So I'm gonna look over those, and then I'm gonna be done for the night and just relax, probably watch a movie, go to bed early. That is basically where we're gonna end things off. I hope this video was interesting, being back in clinic compared to the last vlog of hospital rotation and everything. And I'm picking up another vlog right where this one leaves off with taking the test tomorrow, off day Sunday, and finishing it on Monday. So that will go up eventually. I might make that just part of my next 2 videos about the INBDE. I'm gonna have one about how I studied all my resources. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.